What's up? It's your boy J-Dog, and another MMA video today. I'm sorry if you don't want to see this kind of stuff here, but it is what it is, man. Um, Now we're gonna do a three. Today's June 7th. It's UFC 316 today, and I'm doing my predictions right now quickly. And I want to talk about something about at the weigh-ins from yesterday that seemed a little sus. I saw one guy mention it on Twitter. No one else mentioned it. Maybe I'm reaching. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, man. I'm gonna accept it. I'm just saying this seems sus, and maybe I'm reaching. All right. Now I did just record this entire video. Okay. This I'm gonna shorten it because I know what I'm saying now. Again, like I was thinking in the video, right? Bro, I recorded this and I switched my screen and the mic was not hooked up. You guys couldn't hear me at all. So I'm re-recording this now. We're gonna go again. I'm gonna do my prediction first, talk about the weigh-ins after at the end. I'm gonna go a bit quicker so the video's not as long. Alright, let's get going. UFC 316. We got Marquez Medeiros versus Mark Choinsky. Marquez Medeiros I'm going with, man. I just think, I don't know. I'm a casual, okay? I know the main guys. I know a couple of lower guys that I care and pay attention to. I don't know everyone. Marquez Medeiros is the favorite. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick him, okay? Quillen Salkid versus Yanel Ashmoz. I'm going with Quinel Salkid. Big favorite, decent sized favorite, but I liked him on the Contender Series, and I liked his debut. Obviously, could have been a bit of an early stoppage against Anshul Jabri, but I think he was going to win regardless. Next, quickly, Jekka Sara versus Drew Sang Yu. I'm going with Drew Sang Yu. He's undefeated. I think he's just better. Yeah, never mind. I won't get into it. I'm going with him. Andre Da Silva versus Wang Kong. Wang Kong, they're just going to push her up to the belt, man. I'm going with Wang Kong real quick. I'm going really quick because I don't want this video to be as long as the last one was, all right? Because the last one was pretty damn long. It was, like, longer than I expected, so I'm just trying not to yap as long. Chaos Williams versus Andreas Gustafsson. Now, here's the thing, man. I want Andreas Gustafsson to win. I picked him to win last week before his opponent pulled out. I thought he was going to beat, who was it? Trevor Giles. I can't remember his Trevin Giles. I was going to pick him against him, but whatever. I want Andreas Gustafsson to win, but official pick, I'm going with Chaos Williams. I think Chaos Williams is going to win, but I wouldn't be mad if Andreas Gustafsson wins. But if Chaos Williams wins, I get my prediction right. So I'm going Chaos Williams. Sergey Spivak was Waldo Cortez Acosta. It was supposed to be Shamil Gaziev, man, for Sergey Spivak for Shamil Gaziev, but I'm going Waldo Cortez Acosta. He looked good against Ryan Spann. Ryan Spann came to heavyweight. Maybe that played a factor that he had to keep all. I don't know if that played a factor, man. That he came up weight class, but he knocked him out. He knocked him down. He knocked him down and knocked him out, or TKO'd him. Good performance. The Balista Spain win wasn't great. Just held him down, but I don't know, man. I don't think Sergey Spivak's that great. He can definitely beat some bums, but I think Waldo Cortez Acosta is someone who can pass him in the rankings. So I'm going with Waldo Cortez Acosta. Azmat Mirzakhanov versus Brendan Ribeiro. It was supposed to be Johnny Walker, and thank the Lord Johnny Walker's not getting his lights knocked out again. But I'm going with Azmat. He's 14-0. I saw when I was doing my original prediction before the mic got cut out. And I'm just double check now that the mic's actually working, because if it wasn't, I was going to lose it again. Next fight, Bruno Silva versus Joshua Van. I'm going with Joshua Van, man. That guy's really good. I picked him to beat Ray Serrera and for him to win against the guy at the Sphere, which he did. And I also picked him to beat Charles Johnson, but Charles Johnson knocked him out, sadly. But I still like Joshua Van. I'm still going with him, man. Joshua Van I'm going with. Main card. Now, what I said is that Kevin Holland don't care if he wins a fight. And in the Buckley fight, Vicente Luque looked like he didn't care if he won a fight. So, he's a little sus. But he did beat Themba Garimbo. And he beat Gunnar Nelson. So, they're both on a one-fight win streak. And I think if Vicente Luque gets hurt, he might quit again, like how he did against Buckley. Like if he gets cracked or something. But I think Vicente Luque is going to win. I think he's just more determined than Kevin Holland at this point until he gets hurt. But if he doesn't get hurt, I think he wins the fight. So, well, obviously. But I think if he gets hurt, he's just going to, like, kind of curl up and quit. kind of quit, I think. So I'm going with Vicente, but I'm hoping that he doesn't. And if he doesn't, I think he's just going to be better than Kevin Holland. So I'm going with Vicente Luque as a plus 225 underdog. There's an underdog of the thing. Now, I don't like Mario Batista. A lot of people don't. Some people do. And I originally, I think he may have beat Cheeto Vera. He was supposed to fight Cheeto Vera. I think he was maybe gonna beat him, but I think Cheeto still had obviously the knockout shot that he has. But against Patchy Mix, man, now I think Patchy Mix is gonna beat him. So I'm going with Patchy Mix on this one. I think I called him Kevin in the video I just recorded that didn't have audio. I'm going with Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. I'm going with Joe Pyfer, man. I think Joe Pyfer's just... Look at that mean face. Look at that mean mug. I'm going with Joe Pyfer. End of story. I don't think Kevin Gastelum still's got it on him, bro. I know he's young, but I don't know. He hasn't looked great. Missing weight. Not looking great in his fights. I'm going with Joe Pyfer, man. Now, this is where I yapped a bit, bro. Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison, man. A plus 525 for Juliana Pena as the champ. And my official prediction is Juliana Pena, boy. I think Juliana Pena can flurry her way and TKO Kayla Harrison, because Kayla Harrison's striking's not good. She got pieced up by Ketlin Vieira in the second round. I don't think her striking's good, so I think Juliana Pena will win the striking and possibly TKO her. I feel like they both have a chance at a submission to submit the other person. And I think Juliana Pena can win at least 3 rounds, and 48-47, Kayla Harrison. I think she can get her way to a decision win. I think she can TKO her, and she possibly has a submission in her. I think Kayla Harrison has a submission in her, and that's it. She obviously, I don't know, man. And I'll get to the weight thing in a second, the 135 weight, okay? But, I'm going with Juliana Pena, man. And maybe, I'm not trying to pull a thing where it's like, I'm picking the underdog. When she wins, I go, I told you so. I genuinely think Juliana Pena wins. I honestly, in my heart, I think she wins. And I want her to win. As I said, bro, down here, I want Andreas Gustafsson to win. But just because I want him to win, I'm still picking Chaos Williams, right? Yeah, I want Juliana Pena to win, and I could just pick Kayla Harrison to win, even though I want her to win. I genuinely think she's going to win, bro. Next fight. So I'm going with the champ, and with the bantamweight title, the main event, Merab Dvalishvili. I can say it, bro. I butchered it. Versus Sean O'Malley. I'm going with Merab again. I think he wins 3, possibly 4 rounds against O'Malley again. I know he won. I need to rewatch the fight. I rewatched it when he fought Umar, but I haven't rewatched it since then. He did win at least 3 rounds, maybe 4. I know there was one 4-1 card, a scorecard, but I think he can win 3 rounds, just like Juliana. I think he can get 3 rounds out of Sean and win the 3, and then even if he wants to just lose 2 of them, he gets 3. So double champs, double and still. That's what I'm going with. I'm keeping the champs. Now, I'm not trying to waste time, man, because we're only 8 minutes in, which is actually pretty decent. That's what I wanted to be at, but last time I wasn't on that because I was yapping too long. Now, with the weight, man, here's really quick, man. You're allowed 1 pound over the weight limit. So featherweight, 145. You're allowed to weigh in at 146, right? Championship fights, you have to be at the weight, which for this, everyone had to be at 135. Both of them, right? The thing that's, I think this is me reaching and just alleging everything, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm like just brain dead, and you guys think I'm just brain dead retarded, okay? I think the scale was set to be a pound under. Why would the scale be set to be a pound under? For one lady who's never made 135 in her life. That's what I think. Alright? She's made 136 in her last 2 fights, but she's never made 135. And so I think she made 136. I think she made 136 yesterday. And the scale was set a pound under somehow. And it said she weighed 135. Because here's Here's the reason why I say that, okay? And maybe I'm reaching. Let me know. These lightweights can weigh 156. They're the first fight of the entire card, okay? So who cares if you be 156, right? They both weighed 155. Why did they both weigh a pound under than they need to be, right? Now, Quillen Salkid did weigh 156. He did weigh the 1 pound over. But, like, that's one, right? But he weighed 155. He weighed 145. 145. She was 6 pounds over, bro. 6 pounds is kind of crazy. 6 pounds over. Wang Kong, 125 instead of 126. Both of these guys, 170 instead of 171. Heavyweight's heavyweight, man. Both of these guys, 205 instead of 206. Why? You're unranked. Come in a pound extra. Why cut the extra pound? Flyweights, both of these guys, 125 instead of 126. They cut the weight. Now, 170 for Vicente Luque instead of 171. Kevin Holland, he fights 185 sometimes because he doesn't want to cut weight. But he comes in at 170 instead of 171. Why did he cut the extra pound? It seems sus. Patchy Mix said he was going to weigh 135 because he wants to try and get the title shot. If someone pulls out, he wants to be on championship weight. And Mario Batista, I'm going to talk about him in a second, about his weight. Because something else about him. Kevin Gastelum misses weight, bro. He missed weight multiple times. He weighed 185. He didn't cut. Why did he cut the extra pound when he normally doesn't make weight sometimes? Or not normally, but at times has not made weight. Joe Pyfer, 185 instead of 186 on weight. Now, here's the other thing. Quillen Salkid, 156, came 1 pound over. So how could it be set down one? That means he would have 157. Julian Pena and Sean O'Malley weighed 135. So how is the scale rigged if they both weighed in on championship weight? That means that they would have came in 136, not championship weight, but cut it down. Kayla Harrison knew. My thing is Kayla Harrison knew she could be in pound over. She came in at 136, knew it was going to be down one. And the other thing is Marab came in at 134. Why did he come a pound under 135? It's as if he came in 135 and it dropped down to 134. I don't know. That's why I'm reaching, because Sean O'Malley and Julian Pena, that one doesn't make sense. And Quillen Salkov came in at 156, so he came a pound over. But why did the entire card otherwise? All of these guys come in on championship weight, not on the pound over. Now here's where I'm going. Hold up. Mike still working? It is. Now here's where I'm going with this. What did I say? Mario Batista, right? Mario Batista probably weighed in 136, okay? 1 pound over the weight limit that he's allowed. Back up, bro. Holy piss. Don't get too close. Right? When they call out 135, look at his face.
135, the official weight for Mario Bautista.
He's shocked.
135.
He's standing there. All right, 136. 135. 135? I just weighed 137. 136 in the back. How am I 135? He's surprised, bro. Why is he surprised?
135, the official weight for Mario.
And he just accepts it because he's not going to complain, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, shout out to MMA Junkie for the video. I like MMA Junkie. I watch their interviews. They're the one MMA channel I like over the other one, guys. Regardless, I'm reaching. I might be lying. I don't know, man. I'll accept I'm wrong if I'm wrong, if I'm missing something, okay? But it just seems weird that these guys, this guy, these guys, this guy, not her, she came 6 pounds over. Her, both of these guys, 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 both of these girls, and both of these guys came in on championship weight when these two had to. I think it was so that she can make 136 and not cut the extra pound. Because sometimes the extra pound will kill you. I know it's just 1 pound, but sometimes it can kill you when you get already that low. Man, I'm reaching. I'm going to end this thing. 15 minutes. That's what I like. Nice short video. Well, I don't know how short that really is, but shorter than the other video, and I'm so happy about that. Those were my predictions. That was my weight weigh-in thing. I think the thing was set a pound under, so it worked for Kayla Harrison. Because why would the entire card otherwise come in 1 pound under when they don't have to be? Except for Julianne Pena, Sean O'Malley, and Quillen Salgado. That's the only ones that change it up, that make it confusing to me and doesn't fully confirm what I'm thinking. And Mario Batista was shocked he made 135 and not 136. He probably weighed 136 and they called 135, so he was confused, it seemed like. Sorry, also, I saw one person mention this on Twitter. That's why I looked into it, because I was like, that's weird. And no one else is talking about it that I've seen, at least. So I just wanted to put a video talking about it, because maybe I'm missing something, because no one else is talking about it. But one guy did. I saw it as well. I saw it from him. I can't find the original tweet. I'm literally looking for it, and I can't find it. I'm sorry. I can't. Not that it matters that I shout him out, but I can't find my source. But regardless, that's all the information on it. UFC 316. Hopefully we get all the predictions right. I'm going to catch you guys for 317 predictions, because that's a good card. I'm going to put a video out on that. And, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all that good stuff. We're out of here. I'll see you guys later. Deuces!